Hey there, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Tonight we are cooking risotto bake with sausage and peas. Here's what we need. It's going to serve 4. So while I had the other things cooking in the oven, I've been getting everything ready. So I have actually browned the sausages and found a pan out and started measuring everything. Nearly everything's ready, but come on in and I'm going to explain the ingredients to you. Alrighty, so this is going to cook on 180 or 160. 180 if it's not fan forced, 160 if it is fan forced. You need a baking dish. I'm going to use my Old Faithful white oblong one, because that's a nice deep one. You also need a frying pan to cook the sausages, and you will need a saucepan to warm the stock. Okay, so it's 4 cups of chicken stock. I've brought the 1 litre one from Aldi. That one's pretty good. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, that is for cooking the sausages. 375 grams of lean Italian sausages, which you're going to cook and then cool for a little bit and then cut up. So they're ready to cut up now. 1 leek, trimmed, halved, washed and sliced. When they delivered my fruit and veg, he found me the biggest leek he could, so I am going to be eating a lot of leek for this recipe. It's huge. 2 garlic cloves crushed. They're pretty big ones, but garlic's good in your risottos. 2 cups of arborio rice. 1 cup of frozen peas. I'm just about to measure them out. 2 eggs, which we're going to lightly beat. So we'll need a jug as well. 1 cup of finely grated Parmesan cheese. I don't go for that finely grated one very often. I had some shredded Parmesan cheese from Coles that was in the freezer. I knew I wasn't going to have enough, so I got some more shredded one from Aldi. So there's a cup in there. 1/2 cup of small fresh basil leaves. Can't get any fresher than off my basil plant that sits on the windowsill. I had to replace the other one because it just decided that it didn't want to make any more basil. So the best thing with these plants is sit them on the windowsill. Don't water them too often. And the absolute best thing for them is to actually be picking leaves and using them. Just don't have them sitting there, because when you're using it, it will encourage it to grow. 250 grams of cherry tomatoes, which we're going to halve. And it's advised to serve with some crusty bread. I did actually buy the delicious 3-pack of Turkish pied rolls, I think they are, from Aldi. But because I'm serving this with something else tonight, I won't be having one of those. So now that you know what we need, we're going to get going. Okay, so we've got our small saucepan, which we're going to pop the 1 litre of stock into. We just need to get this onto the simmer. Okay, so the frying pan that you cooked the sausages in, don't take any of the oil out because we're going to use that. Crush the garlic in. I've got the 2 cloves in together. Give it a good crush. Doesn't look like much. Try and crush it again. And the leek's got to go in as well. That garlic was getting a bit old, so I hope it hasn't ruined my recipe by deciding it doesn't want to crush. There's a little bit more. Okay. That's all I'm going to get out of it. Alright. The leek I've washed. It's just currently draining. So I'm going to bring that over. Alright, in it goes. Alright. We're going to cook this for 2 to 3 minutes. Just keep stirring it. And we've got the stock slowly coming to the boil. Okay, so once the 2 to 3 minutes is up, we're going to add the rice. So we just basically want the leek to start softening. Okay, so add the rice, just sprinkle it on top. And what we want to do is we just want to stir it until it's no longer that white colour, but it'll start to go like a clear colour. Okay, beautiful. That's looking good. So we're going to now add the stock. And we want to bring it to the boil. Okay. Once it comes to the boil, we want this to boil for 15 minutes or until the liquid has almost evaporated. It's very full, but stress not because it's all that liquid's going to go. Alright, I'm going to pop the timer on for 15 minutes now, and I will see you soon. Okay, 15 minutes is up. There's still a bit of liquid in there, but because we're still cooking stuff in here, I really don't like the idea of it drying right out. So in go those peas. In goes the sausage. Careful, it's getting very full. We're going to put 2 eggs in. So what I've done is I've done 1 in each cup. Three quarters of the cup of cheese and half of the basil. So leave about 1/4 of a cup of that cheese. That'll do. And half of the basil. Alright, give it a stir. And then what we're going to do is we're going to season it with some pepper. And then we're going to bring it over. We're not using salt. Okay, cool. Pop some pepper in. Now, I've broken my rule because normally by now I would have given this about 4 stirs. Alright. Okay, let's bring it over. We're going to put it straight into the pan. Okay, now we're going to spoon it in, but for me that's very awkward, so I'm just going to tip it in, alright? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Okay, now we're just going to spread this out. As I say, I don't mind having the bit of liquid in there because it's going to bake in the oven next. Okay. Top with the remaining cheese. Arrange the tomato over the top. Make sure you turn your hot plate off. I've just turned around and found out that mine's still on. Okay. Place them on.
It's a perfect concept, perfectly executed. Absolutely. A dish like this is why you are the queen of chocolate, and I think this evening this will be very difficult to beat. Well done. I'm really happy with the feedback, and I feel like maybe I'm in with a chance. But the caliber of pastry chefs in this kitchen is really quite amazing. You just never know.
Next, we would like to try a sundae.
Okay, so in case it bubbles over, you want to pop it on a tray. We're going to bake this 20 to 25 minutes or until firm. Stand it for 10 minutes, then we're going to top with the remaining basil. So I will see you when this is cooked. Okay, so I'm going to leave it stand for 10 minutes and then sprinkle the basil leaves on top, serve and enjoy. Thank you for watching Cooking with Violet Vixen. This has been risotto bake with sausages and peas. Enjoy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!